Welcome back to day number 2 of our Winter Championships. I'm Gandhi alongside of Walshy, and we have Instinct taking on Jinyu Force in our winners bracket, round number 3. Dave, Instinct definitely the favorite here in this one, right?
Without a doubt. And just so everyone knows, we've been taking into consideration your tweets, your feedback, and we're going to be working on these different things you've been telling us. So next, we're going to be trying to get some better matches on main stage. You know, obviously we expect Instinct to blow them out right here. So we're going to do that, and then we've been getting the same question over and over again about why is it split screen. And it's split screen because out on the main floor, everyone's still doing split screen. We want to keep it fair. Even though we're not using the other TVs on main stage, we're keeping it standard throughout the whole venue and throughout the whole tournament.
And that's what matters, and we have quite the joy here as Pistola is already going to get the first strike off the beginning, but we were so lucky with split screen to have Roy and Pistola on the exact same screen. You can't ask for a better team composition.
And what Instinct strategy here is Ola and Ogre 2 push towards top gold together. So generally you see one of those two get the sniper, and as you saw, Ogre 2 just walked past there. So that's their strategy. They like to have them go for sniper on this map. They just feel very comfortable with their strategy pushing towards gold that way, and then obviously having like Roy, Lunchbox. Well, they have Lunchbox go top middle, and Roy ends up contesting for the grenade launcher.
Now keep in mind that this is a best of 3 series here, so it's going to be the first team to 2. On Zealot, Team Slayer, you're going to have the sniper up top gold, the grenade launcher at the holograms, and really you're looking to control the top gold area. But already we see as this is actually kind of close. It is 5-4 in favor of Instinct, but now they are going to just keep growing this lead because unfortunately for Jinyu Force, they are spawning underneath the base.
Yeah, and we're not too far of a lead. Obviously, they're up by 4, which is a good amount, but the positioning is the most important part. They have control of the sniper. They have control of top gold. That gives them a much bigger lead than it shows.
Yep, so now finally Jinyu Force will be able to pick up the sniper. Roy and Ola spawning with the guy right in front of his face. He is now going to charge back down, and will he get the kill? Yes, he will. Great job by Ola. He knew if he backed up there, he was going to get killed by the nade, so he decided to go for the challenge.
And you'll notice that they control top gold, and what they'll do is they'll start to push in through hollows, through the health packs, and just sort of get a gauge of where these players are at. And so what they'll do is they'll kind of swoop in, get the kills at the base, go back to gold, see if anyone's contesting there, and then go back to the new base where their opponents are. Now move as a swarm.
Now you got to watch and see how Tally coaches throughout an entire weekend. What does he bring to this team, Dave? Everyone always says it's communication, everything, but you saw him for a full week. What all does Tally contribute?
So everyone knows that coaches get a good overview. They can call out who's weak, more importantly, calling out when weapons are coming up. But if you have a really good coach that you trust and has deep in-game knowledge, they can actually tell you what to do. So it's very rare that you get coaches that teams are comfortable with, where they're like, hey, run the flag this way, or Lunchbox, go help Ogre 2. And since they've been with Towie so long and Towie's such a knowledgeable player, they trust him, and that definitely is an asset to Instinct.
Well, Instinct up by 8. It looks like we won't see a steak dinner here unless things start to get picked up here, which Instinct's definitely capable of. But so far, Jinyu Force, this is winners bracket round 3, and we're starting to see the competition start to get neck and neck at this point. Keep in mind, these teams were seeded off of their free-for-all performance, so other sides of the bracket could be stacked. I know we have the potential of some big matchups coming up soon.
And I don't see Instinct playing the exact same as how they did LAN. Like, I saw them always reverting back to gold and then, you know, going over the other bases wherever they spawn. So maybe they're just kind of realizing, all right, we're going to flow through this match anyways. But I definitely see them playing a little different than I saw them playing at the LAN.
So now when you say that they go, so they control top gold and then they flood and then they run back, it's because they want to block those spawns at the landing, correct?
Yes. What they want to do is a lot of times, oh my voodoo,
in the cut.
That was a 6 snipe, but I want to point out that their main goal is if they have gold, and in most cases if they have gold, they're going to have control of the sniper rifle. There's very few ways that the other team can take gold without getting in a long-range battle with snipe, and that's going to be in, obviously, the team that holds gold's favor. And so Instinct strategy is, all right, we're going to hold gold, and if they're not pushing to us, we'll eventually close in on them. But when you get an aggressive team that pushes on you over and over again when you have gold, you don't have to do anything. You can just wait there and let the kills just run to you.
Now, Dave, I've talked about this a lot on Twitter coming up into this event. I said the key for an amateur team to upset a top team, now maybe not Instinct because, you know, their mental game is pretty solid, but is to talk trash. Now, we haven't seen that yet on the main stage. Do you think intimidation is there, or do you think just communication is too important?
I think we both put kind of different values on trash talk. I agree you can throw off certain players. It can help a bit. But in the end, it depends how much does it hurt your team without having that communication. If there's a good spot that you can fit it in or, you know, throw something in there, it helps. But at the same time, it's going to be negligible difference. There's going to be few players that you can completely throw off and make them play that much worse. So I agree with you. There are some players you can throw off very bad. But overall, I feel like communication is more important.
Well, Dave, we just have different, you know, we have different opinions on things. We know how
We're so
play.
different, Scott.
Yeah, I don't know how we're in the same booth. I'm about 2 steps away from kicking you in the shins. But nonetheless here, Instinct is just 6 kills away. We are staying on board, though. Nope. Yep, there's a look at Banana Cognac.
That is actually one of Strong Side's locals. And
really?
Yes, Banana. He just over at Strong Side's a lot, games a lot, fun guy to be around.
Nice.
But I've never seen him break in through the pro ranks yet, so, and I do not see them making a 20-kill comeback right here, so I do not think they will unless they come all the way through the loser's bracket, which will be a long ride.
Yeah, Instinct just doing a great job of keeping the pressure on. Ogre 2 will be taken out. They are just 2 kills away from winning this one. But now we're seeing some life here. No steak dinner, in fact. And now we are seeing, I know it's just such a long shot, but we got to paint the picture that maybe it could happen. But now here comes Rob the Turtle right in Lunchbox's sight, and Lunchbox will get his kill taken by Roy, and Pistola had 20 kills? What? I didn't even see that.
That's not uncommon from Pistola, so obviously our player of that game, Pistola, just going off there. We'll have to see if he continues this throughout the entire match. But overall, like you said, they did not get a stake. First off, you got to give some credit to In The Cut Voodoo. He's going +9 against Instinct, one of these top teams out there. You saw an amazing no-scope on Ogre 2. Yep. Overall, he was playing just great. So this could be one of those players you could see possibly, if things don't work out with the squad, moving up through the ranks on other top teams.
Yeah, absolutely. So game number 1 is going to go in favor of Team Instinct. When we come back, we will know what our Capture the Flag map is, so stay tuned.